Today, we're going to talk about avoiding burnout in your network marketing business. Now, if you've been in the business for a while, you might really relate with that. But if you are not, you're still in like super excited phase, I think that there are still some really helpful tips for you to maximize your performance in this conversation. So it's not going to be like doom and gloom or sad or anything, but I think that all business owners, right, they can run into this really quickly. And it's usually because of high motivation levels, not low motivation levels. So we asked a bunch of our clients, what do you need help with? And one person said, I need to figure out how to reach my goals and not burn out. So I thought that would be a really, really good one to focus on. So first we have to look at, where does burnout come from and how does this impact our ability to be great in our business? Burnout, first of all, is normal. It is also preventable. It is also not often solved by time off. So a vacation is not going to help you with burnout. That is an escape from your business that is functioning in a way that's causing burnout. And when you come right back, it's going to do the same thing. So we need to not build a business we need to escape from. We need to build a business that we don't need to escape from uh, in order to get rid of burnout or the potential for burnout. So when I first learned about this technique for burnout, it was studying inner city teachers. And inner city teachers, right? I mean, they're just amazing. They are going into the hard neighborhoods. Kids have a lot of challenges and they're in there fighting the good fight, and they have super high burnout rates. And so we would think, okay, well, we need to pay them more. Well, that did nothing to impact burnout. Give them more time off. That didn't help either, because they were going right back into the fire. Here's what worked for them. Um, they actually carved out some time after hours. Okay, so the answer was not less work, it was more work, with tutoring people from neighborhoods that were not so hard, right? Uh, Better off, for lack of a better term, neighborhoods. And because those families were more stable, there were more resources, things like that, those kids got results. And it really inspired, right? It filled the teachers up with hope. So when they went into the inner city classrooms, their confidence and their enthusiasm and their belief were left intact. And I thought this was so interesting, because we all have this tendency to be like, oh, I'm burnt out. I need to escape. I need time off. That's what everyone says. When I'm getting feeling like tired or start to show those signs, people all around me, you need time off. You need time off. And I'm like, no, I need to know. Here's what burnout needs. I need to know that the hard work I am doing matters. It makes a difference. It makes a difference to others. It makes a difference to my goals, and it makes a difference to my family. It will impact my overall quality of life. And if I can see how my hard work does that, I won't burn out. If I can't see how my hard work, if it's not making an impact, I'm much more likely to burn out. And so I have three ideas that you can look at to keep your business in a space where it never becomes an issue, right? You're constantly at good performance. Or if you resonate with this and are feeling a little burnt out, what adjustments you can make. The first one is to create milestones that can be reached quickly. Things like burnout and network marketing usually come at higher ranks, where there's more space between, where there's 2, 3, 4 years in between the ranks. And so we're so used to, like, I hit a thing and I celebrate that milestone, 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 milestone. We are driven by milestones, right? And the closer that milestone is, the faster we'll move. Well, as you've reached a rank, well, we all know it takes 3, 4, 5 months to stabilize that rank, and then a time to build for the next one. And depending on how far apart they are and what jumps in income they make, that could be a long time. For some people, it's 4, 5, 6 years between ranks. How, like, do you see how the hard work, it doesn't feel like it makes a difference? And so we have to change our definition of success and create milestones that can be reached quickly. So instead of setting a goal for this particular rank, what if you just say, I need to reach a milestone of 5 more enrollments, then 10 more enrollments, then 15 more enrollments, and move closer and closer instead of trying to get back to where you were. One of the things that I've been thinking about a lot is one of my doctors, this said, okay, one thing that's going to help is let's try to lose weight, X amount of pounds. And I was like, well, that's not very nice. Well, I noticed my instinct went to, wow, that's going back to when I was 25. That does not sound easy after a couple of kids and in my 40s. But I found it so much easier to just operate in 5-pound increments. So instead of here's how much I lost, I'm looking at it as I have 1.3 pounds to my next milestone. Then my next milestone will only be 5 pounds away. And then I can say, I'm 4 away from my next milestone, and then 3, and then 2, and then 1, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, right? Having milestones that are closer are way more motivating to make good choices with your habits and with your business, and you can start to see progress. Number 2 is do a real-time time log. And this is not fun, but neither is burnout. So take a daily calendar or planner or whatever. There's something that's broken out all day. And as you go through your day, write down all the things that you're doing for work. And at the end of the week, look at it and eliminate the things that aren't making an impact. If you are feeling burnout, there are likely lots of things that are not making a difference, either because you're trying to juggle 15 things at the same time. So it's like only making really small progress on 15 things. And so none of them are moving. Or the things you're working on aren't actually helping people, solving problems, and creating income. And so by doing this time log, the first thing would be to eliminate those things that aren't making an impact. And then idea 3 is note the things that are making an impact. Note the things that are getting results and do more of those. So for myself, what I notice is when I do videos, we get better results. And it can feel exhausting to do all of that, but we're really intentional around finding out where did our clients hear about us, were there any videos that they watch, and that way we can really pay attention. And I know that when I do a video like this one, it either right will bring in a new client or retain a previous client. And so I know that while yeah, I make a lot of videos, it's a lot of hard work, and sometimes it means I have to come back in the evening after dinner and record that last one. I don't feel burnt out doing it because I know it makes a difference, and that really, really helps. So number 1, create milestones that can be reached quickly so that you can see the impact faster, eliminate things that aren't making an impact, things that you're doing, and then add more, double the amount of things that you see that are making an impact. And the last thought that I want to leave with you is get help. One of our clients said, I have someone on my team who's struggling with burnout. How do I help her? And I said, you don't. Unless you are trained to handle this, or you have, knowledge or coaching skills and background, burnout is really hard to coach someone else through. It feels like you're gasping for air and it's hard to think. So if you have someone on your team experiencing this and they don't want to, right, make sure you have them see someone who knows what to do with this. We know what to do with this, right? There are other types of professionals that help with this. Vacation isn't the answer. Purpose, intention, and impacting results is the answer. If you are experiencing burnout, I want to invite you to have a conversation with us about identifying what's hard, what you like in your business, because we can, right? If you feel like you're gasping for air a little bit, it's really hard to come up with a plan when you're in that space, right? And we just want to make sure that you know that we can help you with that. So I hope that these ideas around burnout and impact and making sure that the time that you're spending on your business is making a difference, and getting help are encouraging to you and helpful to you and give you a little bit of hope today. So have an awesome day, and I'll talk to you soon.